Following what he deems to be a long hiatus, the UK rapper Dave returns with 2 new tracks titled Titanium and Mercury. Seeing as this is a follow-up to his previous album, Psychodrama, which was one of my favorite albums of 2019, my expectations are very high for whatever's to come next. But without further ado, let's go bar for bar and break down the lyrics to Titanium. So Titanium starts off with a chorus. 22 with a 2.2 just came back from a long hiatus. She came that came from the clit, no shit, I don't need vibrators. You get hit with a stick, Black Panther, you're gonna need vibranium. I got stainless steel, I got platinum, I got gold, and I got titanium. So he is 22. So that's the 22 part. With a 2.2, to me that's, at first I was like, a 2.2, like the caliber bullet, but 2.2 seems like something else. Also, guns are prohibited in the UK, so don't think that he would be openly talking about something like that. But what I saw online, though, was that people were saying, yo, maybe he's talking about how he got 2.2 million. I guess, sure. I also realized that I'm dumb, and titanium has the atomic number of 22. So, 22. The 2.2 could also be gun still, but it's less likely because titanium isn't really the material that people use for guns, but fuck it, why not? Maybe. And then he's saying he came back from a long hiatus. Psychodrama came out in 2019, so it's been about 2 years. So not the longest hiatus for sure, or by any means really, but he did also take a break from social media and all that, so people will probably be like, hey, where you been, Dave? Where you at? He just took a break, bro. Moving on, he says that she came that came from the clit, no shit, I don't need vibrators. He doesn't need accessories to please the women that he's with. You get hit with a stick, Black Panther, you're gonna need vibranium. So if you get hit with a stick, as if you're a Black Panther, you're gonna need vibranium. Basically, if you're gonna get hit, vibranium or the Black Panther suit is what's gonna protect you, because I mean it absorbs and then sends out a concussive blast, but also the claws are vibranium and it's kind of inlaid with vibranium. So also vibranium is one of the more, actually the strongest metal in the Marvel universe. I mean, that kind of goes back and forth between vibranium and adamantium, but that's not what we're talking about right now because this is not a Marvel Comics breakdown. But basically he's saying like, yo, you need some metal. You need something to protect yourself. And then he's saying, he just, starts listing off some metals. He's got stainless steel, he's got platinum, he's got gold, and he's got titanium. So, first, you can think, oh, maybe it's jewelry. But also the platinum and gold makes sense because he does have platinum and gold records. The metals here could also be, in relation to the stick. Like maybe you need to, protect yourself. This then goes into the verse. I got gold and I got titanium. I got white gold and it came in proper. Go find you a burner on offer. How you got gold and you ain't got no copper? So continuing on the chorus, he got gold and titanium. But then he goes, I got white gold and it came in proper. So white gold here, I think we can assume is just jewelry. I don't know what else you would use white gold for. But it came in proper. So it came out the way that he wanted it to. And it came out nice. So he's pleased with it. And he's telling you, or the listener, or just other people who may have, this jewelry, go find you a burner on offer. Meaning, find someone who can sell you a gun. Because then the following line goes, how you got gold but you ain't got copper. What that means is, how do you have these flashy things but no means to protect yourself? Kind of talking about how rappers need to protect themselves, but just people in general, like, if you are in a situation where you feel like you need to protect yourself, maybe you should, is kind of what I'm getting from this. The copper line is bullets, by the way, like, in case that wasn't clear. Tyson Fury in the party, I make shoulders fling. Klitschko in the ring, cause he just got a box from the Gypsy King. Geez, same old story, you can get soaked or soaked in glory. Tyson Fury and Klitschko, that is a reference to their fight. Tyson Fury's nickname is also the Gypsy King. So that's that part. But what I took from this is that in parties, he's like Tyson Fury, where he's making shoulders fling. Shoulders fling to me was like just an extension of throwing hands, because really, when you're throwing hands or trying to punch, like, you kind of got to follow through with your whole shoulder and, like, really the rest of your body, because, you know, if you want to get a proper punch in, you got to use your whole body and twist and all that. That might be too much, but I don't know. That might be what he's going for there. And then the line where he's saying you can get soaked or soaked in glory, to me, is kind of an extension of you're getting washed, or like kind of slang for the same thing. So what that means is, you know, in a fight or really whatever, any time that you lose, essentially, you are washed. So here, you can be in a fight where you can either be washed or washed in glory. Soaked in glory is a normal term that, or phrase that people know. Like, you're just covered in glory. But you getting soaked is like, you just got your ass beat. I got a house in the sticks that's awkward. I know that my neighbors are voting Tory, surely. Fredo's my brother, we locked in for life. I told my bro, drop me some game. He's got a house in the sticks. Out in the rural area, like, away from the people, you know, just, there's not much going on out there. It's just houses. But it's awkward because he knows that his neighbors are going to vote Tory. When I looked it up, Tory is kind of like the more right-leaning political party. And oftentimes, you know, you can associate right-wing politics with racism, so that it definitely would be awkward for him to be living in that area if, you know, he's the only black person around. And then he just mentions Fredo, who is another UK rapper. They're close enough that he's like, yo, we're brothers for life. I believe they have collaborated on songs as well, I just don't remember. My American things, they're too impolite. Right. Everybody made them a mill. Let's play a game of who still got one. I'm on row and row with my ninja. Knock down the ginger. Let's see who spots one. If you want to run up on me, just do it then. His American things, they're too impolite. To me, that means the women that he's associated with from America, his American things, are too impolite. I don't need to explain the impolite thing because y'all know how we are. we are impolite to the majority of the world. So don't get it twisted. We are. Not all of us, but you know. And then he's saying, everybody made them a mill. Let's play a game of who still got one. What I took from that is everyone is talking about how much money they made. But at this point, how many of y'all still actually have that money, and how many of y'all actually burn through all of it? That's what I'm thinking, at least. And then he's on Rowan Road with his homie, and they knock down some ginger. So either ginger beer, or it was like a shot of ginger for the immunity. And if you want to run up on me, just do it then. He's basically challenging you to run up on him. And I think he says that because he's prepared. I got 99 problems. Going broke ain't one, but a bitch is two of them. 22 with a 2.2. Just came back from a long vacation. By the time that I'm done, it's a 2.1. Got red bones and I got Asians. I got chocolate and I got cravings. He's got 99 problems, but unlike Jay-Z, the bitch is two of them. Yeah, and I think that's kind of carrying on the 22, 2.2, like two theme that he's throwing in here. He's not concerned about going broke either. So that's good for him. That means he knows what he's doing with his money. Or he knows that he can bring in more money when need be. And then carrying on the 2.2 to like 2.1 sort of thing. So if we are to assume that the 2.2 earlier that he referenced and now is 2.2 million, it sounds like he spent, what is it, 100,000? So, because now he's at 2.1. I just fly the tings in Turks, and that shit works, because they put the cakes in. If it weren't me on the paddles, I got sat on handles. My shooter stayed in touch, it came in clutch, 'cause I don't do manuals. You got dope, then you got hope. Nope. I see it from a different angle. Bad bitch with a hair on rope, Olivia Pope, that's one big scandal. So I'm not quite sure what he's saying. He fly the things in Turks, and that shit works because they put the cakes in. If we're to assume that things again are the women, so he's flying them in to Turks, so maybe that's where he's going with it. Not too sure. If it weren't him on paddles, I got sat on handles. if it wasn't him on the paddles, like, I don't know what paddles he means. But I got sat on handles makes a little bit of sense. Like, this is maybe back in the day when he couldn't drive, so he just sat on handlebars, like of his friend's bike or something. That's all I got from that though. My shooter stayed in touch. I came in clutch. I don't do manuals. That's kind of a double entendre. So his shooter came in clutch. Like, he needed a shooter to come in because, you know, some was going down clearly. But the clutch and manual, like in a manual vehicle, there is a clutch. So he's like, I don't do manuals. So thank God he's here. And then the last line, bad bitch with a hair on a rope. Olivia Pope is one big scandal. She's on Scandal. So he's basically just comparing this other person, you know, that is now in the picture, I guess, to Olivia Pope's character on Scandal. This then goes back into the chorus, which is exactly the same as the first one, and then the song is over, and then it goes into Mercury. This song was dope. I feel like people in the US, at least, don't really pay attention to UK rap, especially Dave, and it's a damn shame. Dave is one of my favorite UK artists, and Psychodrama is the biggest reason for it. And honestly, this song is just dope. Like, it's not too, I guess, deep as his other music is, like not what you would see on Psychodrama, or like through parts of it, but it's still hard. Like, I do really enjoy the song. Like, he just has a good flow to it, and just, you know, the rhyme pattern, rhyme scheme, all that, like, it all works well together. But yeah, I'm excited to see what comes next. Whether or not we get an album this year, we'll have to wait and see. But let me know in the comments below what you thought of this song, and let me know especially if you're into UK rap or fluent with UK rap, if I missed anything or misinterpreted anything, because I'm not from the UK, clearly, and I don't know all the going-ons and stuff like that. So if you are fluent, please let me know if I missed anything, because I want to learn. Also, remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more breakdowns and content like this. Thank you for watching, and please stay safe out there.